Good afternoon, Twitch TV, and welcome to our twice-a-week playtest of Dawngate. My name is Andy Belford. I'm the community manager for Waystone Games. We are the makers of Dawngate, a brand new MOBA that's currently in the closed beta process. We are accepting invites for the game for the beta right now. Or not invites. We're accepting applications for the beta right now. You can go and register at www.waystonegames.com, or you can click on the link right below me in the picture right down there. And I'm hearing Nerf guns like just prepping for attack right now in the background. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm slightly scared actually. So anyways, but yes, so definitely go sign up for the beta. You can follow us on Facebook. We are facebook.com/thedawngate. We are on Twitter at thedawngate. And of course you can always follow our channel here and get updates 3 times a week, and then watch us for our 6-hour streamathon this Friday as we're live streaming our beta test this Friday. So that should be a lot of fun actually. And we'll be playing games and talking to developers and doing all sorts of fun stuff all night long. So if you're not actually in the beta yet, you can watch the game being played, you can have lots of questions answered, and overall just have a general good time with us, because it's always a good time. Anyways, sorry. I feel kind of bad for that one, but... Alright, so... I'm supposed to have our senior QA analyst / QA lead, Scott, XairulSC, Moore, come and play the game for us here, although I don't see him around, actually. He's right where?
By Dave.
He's by Dave?
They're waiting for you.
Oh, there he is. Hi.
Can you make sure
Here he's coming. He's taking care of important senior QA analyst stuff, actually. So go ahead and squeeze on over here, sir. There's a chair, and you can have the big chair. So while we're waiting for people to get, have you created the game yet? No, you haven't created the game.
I'm not creating the game, I believe. Veneer, if you're creating the game, that'd be great.
Number 1 feeder?
That's the one.
That is it.
That's
All right, so we're going to jump in that game, and we'll wait. While we're waiting for people to show up, how you doing today?
It's a good morning.
It's a good morning?
It's been a little bit busy. We're working on that patch.
Right.
Hopefully everything will be good to go, but we got to just make sure all the kinks are ironed out, make sure that we have a quality build. So we're looking to get approval hopefully sometime today. And
So fix all the things, make sure all the things work?
Yeah, I mean, there was obviously a ton of great feedback from the community over the last week, plus, between Reddit, between the forums, everything that got sent in as far as those who chose to do the report a bug feature. Me and my team went in, we swept through, we had, a couple hundred issues that got put in. Some of them were, awesome, legitimate issues. Some of it was feedback, some of it was, some good jokes, but we read them all, and that feedback goes in, and we got a lot of quick turnarounds on some stuff, so a lot of quality of life improvements, I think, would be one of the big things.
Cool.
But yeah.
Right on. Outstanding. And there's some other exciting stuff going in the patch tomorrow, but we will actually have patch notes up either tomorrow morning or later this afternoon. I've got to figure a couple of things out before we do that, though. So in the meantime, we've got lots of things that we've been doing. Today we put up a kind of a job posting for an online engineer. We have an online engineer role that we need to fill. So if you are an experienced online engineer and you happen to be watching the live stream right now,
or you know one,
or if you know one, you should definitely tell them to get in touch with us, and we will be sure to put them through the rigors of applying for a game job. So yes,
all engineers. They're hard to come by, but good ones. We want them.
We want good engineers. Yes, and if they are easy for me to say. If they're a MOBA player, that's always a plus, I would say. It's true. That's definitely true. So, let's see here. So while we're waiting for folks to jump into the game, because this playtest starts at 1:40 p.m. every day, sharp.
It's true.
Sharp.
We are a timely bunch.
Sharp.
We are a timely bunch. So you'll be seeing a game that's on the same version that has been, kind of played on for the last week or so between the Tuesday community event as well as what you saw from last Friday.
Right.
I'm probably going to be playing another jungle role, and I think maybe Freya. I think that's something that we haven't necessarily seen on stream, but perhaps we have. No,
I don't remember. Did Gasty play Freya, or did he play Otter? I think he played Moya.
think he might have played Moya.
I don't think we've seen anybody play Freya on the stream yet, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, if not, I can choose something else. I mean, I'm always welcome to. Guesty did play Freya. Okay.
Gasty did play Freya. Okay, yes.
And perhaps some Cerulean is in order.
Maybe some Jungle Cerulean.
Jungle Cerulean might be in order.
Could do Jungle Desecrator too. He's always fun.
I did that at the very end of
did you?
Friday.
Okay. All right.
It's something that we could do. We're just waiting for the last couple people to roll in here.
Okay.
In general, things are looking pretty exciting as far as what's the upcoming content in the pipeline.
Yep.
My team's fairly small, but everybody is working very hard to make sure that things are smooth as butter.
Smooth as butter?
Smooth as butter, yeah.
Like butter?
Yeah,
all right,
absolutely.
excellent. So, looks like we're getting ready to be full up on your game here. So, one more. Uno Mas. So, I saw somebody mention my shirt in chat, Paragon Studios. Yes, I was at Paragon Studios prior to us being shut down. So, I wear this in remembrance thereof.
Pluto, the crowd is demanding a wave. Maybe a little wink and a smile.
Can you give him a ginger wave?
There he goes.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll work. It's so weird watching the dashboard on delay.
It's true.
It is very strange,
Mildly
but yes.
confusing.
Great product placement. About the N7 hoodie? Maybe, I don't know. Or the Logitech box in the background. Not sure.
That's just from leftover headphones. It blocks the AC vent. Like it wasn't meant as product placement. It's literally, it gets really cold by my desk.
It does.
I put something there. I could find something else, but it works pretty well for me.
Oh, yes. Oh, they're talking about the Dr. Pepper. Like, I habitually sip on my...
Here I am with my...
They're saying you might be echoing.
Are we echoing?
It shouldn't be echoing. I turned off the...
It says mute your dashboard if you have your dashboard.
The dashboard is muted.
It's very muted.
It is very muted. It could be. It's possible. Dr. Pepper. It's delicious.
For the last person?
Who is the last person? So do you guys have any questions about the game while we're waiting for that last person to show up? Echo is gone. Yeah, Echo's been gone for a while, I think so. Let's see here. That's not a relevant question.
Did I put him on that list?
Let's see here. What's with the lights on the ceiling, and why are we at Code Blue right now? So every time we go live with the stream, we turn that little blue light on so that people know within the studio as they walk by that the live stream is live. And they probably shouldn't shout profanities in the background. Or at least, not to the normal level that they do.
Is it bad that I don't know who Dave Foley is?
Dave Foley?
I don't know who it is.
The comedian
Is
from
this-
Kids in the Hall?
It's over my head. I'm so sad.
You've never seen Kids in the Hall?
Well, apparently.
You're dating yourself, Andy.
Yeah, I don't know.
How old are you?
How old? I'm ancient history. And hey, look, we have a full game. Yay! We managed to fill time enough to do that. So I'll tell you what. Headphones are on. There's the mouse. There's the keyboard. I'm going to get up out of the big chair and let you troll your way to victory.
I'll try my best.
You'll try your
We'll
best.
see how it goes.
I'm going to sit right behind you and
Of course.
be in the chat. Have fun.
Of course.
Gotta be careful with something.
I'll be trying to watch some of your questions off to the side and help answer anything. The teams aren't quite right now, so I think that number one feeder is going to hopefully make some quick adjustments, and we'll get this show on the road. I'm just letting my team know that they shouldn't take Cerulean from me because I'm going to be playing that. Generally speaking, there's no real call system or anything like that. What do I think of two jungles? Thank you, by the way, to React Hollow for putting that up into a queue format. I like that queue, colon, and then what the actual question is. I'm not going to be able to get to all of them, obviously, while playing, but I'll do my best. What do I think of two jungles? I think it is very viable. The jungle is very large. It is intended to allow for easily two people to play in it, but it's not necessarily a mandate by any means. So that's just something to kind of keep in mind. You can, if you were, let's say, playing as one hunter in the jungle, you could clear every camp almost on cooldown if you were moving very quickly.
Close that Excel window down there in front of us.
Of course. There we go. Yes. How many shapers are we hoping to have for launch? Right now we have 12 shapers available, and we'll be slowly adding to that. I don't think we have any notion of a launch date. So we are in the very early stages of beta. So right now we have 12, and that number will continue to increase. The map is quite large, and I don't see any teleport abilities.
to break against.
There's a set number of spells that are available. Right now it is 6, and that number will continue to go up. So as we have additional patches that go out, we will be vetting out new, more interesting kind of active spells that people will have available to them. I think that on kind of the development side, we have kind of toyed with teleport. It's gone in and it's been taken out. Right now, the 6 that are in there are very solid, and we feel very good about them. Potentially teleport something that gets added in the future, but no guarantees there, obviously.
Game sounds pretty loud.
Game sounds pretty loud. Let me drop it for you guys. It likes to bump itself up. Let's go there. Let me know how that is in a few seconds. Let's see. Are you giving away keys in this stream? Yes, if you are following
Yes, I will be giving away a few keys today.
A few keys. If you are following the Waystone Games Twitch channel, then that's all you need to do. And hang out in chat and have a good time. So I like to start out always with my Q. Let me see what is going on here that I can't. There we go.
Doing
that's
it.
the screen for me. And I always start with my Q ability. That is Whirling Strike, so you can just pop that. It's going to do a spin. I'll read just kind of the tooltip. Cerulean delivers a spinning attack with his weapon, dealing damage, physical damage to all nearby enemies, and then it deals extra 35% damage and reduces movement speed by 16% if they're struck by the blade. So if they're hit by the core, like little inside area, then it's going to do like okay damage. What you want to do is hit them right around the far edge of the ability. You can start with probably life, armor, power, or hunger. In this case, I'm just going to try hunger out. It's generally a fairly solid choice for when you are doing the jungle. I do have that hunter perk, that hunter role chosen, so when I kill any of the jungle creatures, I'm going to get health back. I'm going to ping this area right here and ask for some help.
By the way, so the way we're going to give away keys actually is every time you get a kill or assist, we'll give a key away.
Ooh,
no pressure.
Time to go ham. I mean,
full ham?
We'll see. Let's see. Maybe heavy half ham.
Half ham.
Maybe John ham.
John ham.
I'm coming.
Esquire.
It's true.
All right.
Let's see. So I'm just waiting for 150. That's when the first camp's going to spawn. We used to have it where the camp spawned even earlier, but it ended up leading it to having too many people kind of sticking in the jungle and clearing lots of camps out. So this is a very optional thing that you can do. You can do the camp completely by yourself, but my team's going to kind of be, super helpful. The loadout that I chose is the Force Bubble loadout, which is going to give me an 8% health shield.
Let's mix it up.
And that 8% health shield is going to come back after I don't take damage for, I think, like 12 seconds. So I'm letting the Morph Beater take a couple of these hits here, and then I'm going to go in.
Need a breather.
Sounds still
Sounds a little bit loud. Okay, so I went ahead and used my Vanquish there. I'm going to drop the audio a little bit here, guys. Thanks for the patience. There we go. So I have the power buff that is going to give me flat power and percentage power as well. The reason that that's cool is because it's good in both the early game as well as the late game. It's got kind of duplicitous scaling. I'm getting perfects now, so I like that. Oh, it's good. I'm going to get my flip next, which is called Impale. It's got a decent range to it. Basically, you can run into your opponent, and then you can flip them backwards. So I'm going to try to sneak up here on Michaela, get a flip on her, get a slowdown. She popped her blink and was able to escape there, so nice play from her. But we did burn one of her spells, and that's going to have a long cooldown on it, so it's always going to be very helpful. Almost. I know, people are like, get him! Just go under the binding. Oh, we got Vex over here. He's a pretty formidable jungler. I don't really want to mess with him. I'm going to ping this out just so my team knows that I might need some help here. He's chasing this down, and he's making a terrible mistake in my opinion. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, no! Vex. He's not the one who gets kills and assists for keys. What is that guy doing? He must not know what's up.
So you get a So every time you die, then I take a key away from somebody, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Steal their keys and their tears. I mean, I didn't say that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple more Vitality Potions. That was unfortunate that I kind of ran into him in his jungle route. I noticed that he had the blue buff when he went there, so he has not done his green buff. That means that that's something that's available to me. First I want to get my blue buff, and I want to clear probably my orange, but that's just something to keep in mind as far as how quickly he's going along. One of my biggest issues there was I ran into him when he was level 3 and I was level 2. He's got really high mobility, and there wasn't a whole lot that I could do to escape. And my team collapsed a little bit faster, we might have been okay, but it didn't work out that time.
I need a minute.
Alright, so now we've got level 3. I'm just going to get another level of my Q. That is the Whirling Strike again. It's going to increase the slow and then as well as the damage. So it starts to add up pretty darn quickly. I think it also lowers the cooldown as well, so you're going to be able to just spam it a little bit more. Pop another Vitality Potion, get my health up. Want to clear one more camp, and then I'm probably going to go for another gank.
8-Bit Pie wants to know what level you can do the money pigs.
You could do it as early as 2. It's purely going to be based on the shaper that you're playing. So I think you saw some people play Volek, who's got that innate lifesteal, or that life drain. That's always going to help. Also, he tends to just have a higher damage output. For me, I probably would wait until level 4, and then I would also likely want to make sure that I have Vanquish available for, to take that extra bit of damage off. Pop another Vitality Potion to stay up on HP.
It's walloping time.
And then this is where I'm going to get a point into my Ritual Bulwark. That's my W. It's kind of the defensive steroid. It's going to give me Armor and Magic Resist 25, and then that's going to decrease over time. So it starts out really heavy. You pop that right when you're about to get kind of bursted on. Potentially Amarin throws a bubble on you. That's a great time to throw it out there. And then it's going to lower over time. So that is going to put me in a pretty good position here to potentially try a gank. I'm going to roll in on this lane. Go over here. Just hit level 5. Oh, Doom and Thuman is coming in. My team's not quite responding as quick as I'd like. Oh, they're very low. That's my mistake for not looking at that. I don't really want to...
How many jungle camps are there?
There are... I'm going to pretend that I helped them by lowering the damage from that. Paradoxic, go back. You're going to die. How many jungle camps? Oh, there are... What are these tryhards doing? What is this tryhard city over here? So as far as camps are concerned, each quadrant or kind of sector has either more or less. Some have as little as 3, so the power quadrant has 3 minor camps, plus the green buff, so there's 4 in that kind of sector. For the middle area, which is a little bit bigger, and it's also kind of shared, that one has, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, it has 4 plus the buff. And then the other section has, I think, 2 plus the buff. So there's anywhere 3, 4, 5. That would be math. 8, 12, 12. Approximately 12 or 13 camps. If you 13, I think, if you include the money pig. So I'm actually just having a so-so game. I kind of chose to counter jungle at an ill-advised time, putting another point into my Whirling Strike. Again, I really like the slow and the damage it causes there. Some people choose to level up the Ritual Bulwark so that they can go a little bit more ham and dive. I'm not necessarily going to do that. I do want to try to make a play here. I know that we've got level 6 on Pluto. I'm hoping Pluto's gonna get that slow. Ugh, Pluto, you're killing me. We're gonna try to see if they're cutting off over here. I gotta be careful here because the other team is in this area. If I had level 6, we would have handled that, no problem. Okay, this is a kill right here, baby. Oh yeah, here we go, team. Oh, it was an assist. That's good enough. I'll take it. Good job, team. So we just got a kill in this area, which means we have a 3-on-2 situation. I'm going to try to push up in here and get my ward down. So again, that's F, and that's going to drop my ward in that rush. And then I'm going to hop in on this Spear Well. Now the problem here is that I've got Tryhard Vex over here, but with Paradoxic at my side, I think I'll be able to take him. I'm going to pop that W to lower my damage. I'm also going to get a health potion. I'm getting great bubbles from Paradoxic here. We're gonna take him down, I think. Come on, team. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. And that's going to allow me to get another point into my a first point into my Shore's Calling. That's my ultimate. It's one of my favorite abilities in the game. I know a lot of people say favorite things, but this is kind of your specific dunk opportunity. I'm not going to waste it. I'm gonna be patient, and I'm gonna use it to secure a kill so you guys get more keys.
Congratulations to Una Mathy or Una May.
Alright, here we go.
Check your PM inbox.
We're doing it. Get him, get him, get him! Team?
Go team! Oh, look at that!
Oh, keys for you.
Keys for you.
Keys for you.
You can thank Paradoxic for that key.
Nice Paradoxic.
The clutch dibs move there.
Oh, run, Dibs, run. Dibs, no! You'll be missed. That's okay, kills don't matter, guys. Kills or deaths don't matter. We could die all day, we just gotta get the kills.
Has been slain.
How are people getting keys? So just follow us on Twitch for Waste on Games, and you basically just need to hang out and chat, and that's all there is to it.
Yep. And every time you get the kill, I'm randomly giving them away. Not everybody in chat, just to be clear on that.
Good disclaimer. Very fair disclaimer.
So I'm rolling for the next key right now.
Your spirit well is under attack. Your spirit well is under attack.
So right now I'm just taking this opportunity to do a little bit of farming. I'm a little low on XP. I'm level 7 compared to most people on my team are hitting 8. A lot of times the person in the jungle, if you're playing camps kind of on cooldown, you can actually stay a little bit ahead of the duo lanes. In fact, that's kind of just the general principle. I'm going to go ahead and recall now. It's a good opportunity to buy. But that's kind of the idea, is that a solo lane would likely be able to get the most XP, followed closely by a jungle, and then obviously a duo lane would fall off a little bit behind that. I'm going to go ahead and pick up my Pride here. That's going to give me health and armor. And you have a thing to jump in on?
Yeah, congratulations to Sparrow's Luck. Check your PM inbox on Twitch. You've won a key.
Congratulations. So I now have that Pride. You saw that that the Vex, the enemy jungler, he also had one. The reason for that is it's going to give you just kind of natural defenses with the health and the armor, but then it's also going to give you faster clear. So we both have good area of effect damage with my whirling strike, and then with his kind of sheep toss and his whistle. I'm going to need to go ahead and pick up this camp and then roll up to top. I don't know what's going on up here. Are they getting dove on?
So for those who are late in joining the stream or just tuning in, they're asking who you're playing right now.
I am playing Cerulean. He is the Warden of the Cerulean.
Your spirit well
he
is under
has
attack.
this cool kind of like carapace armor. There's a really super awesome backstory on him that I won't give too much away on. I believe that
An enemy has been slain.
one of
Spirit
them.
well is under attack.
I'm trying to not die. Pluto will save me, don't worry. Oh, there's another person over here. That's not the plan. That's not the plan. That wasn't part of the plan. I blame. Oh wow, good stasis there. So, Pluto was playing on Michaela, the Merchant Princess, and then he used his ultimate ability, and then Viol did a nice stasis there to prevent all this. Hopefully Paradox will be able to fly away here. No dice. So we actually got 3 kills on us there. We were really trying to defend the spirit well. That's going to give them a nice bounty because we've been holding that for the first 12 minutes of the game. So they're going to get a nice little influx of gold. Or, sorry, Vim. So the Warden is a bruiser. He has some reasonable innate tankiness with his Ritual Bulwark, and then also the heal effect on his Shore's Calling. But in general, people can play him either as Warden or as
Spirit well is under attack.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Ooh, look at this. Look at these people. Alright, got the dodge on that. But it did slow me just a little bit.
Stun.
Ooh, good stun.
Boom, boom, boom.
The ultimate is back up if I can get in range. I'm getting pinged back. Let's do money pigs.
So hey, I realize you have 2 assists and 1 kill, which would mean we need to have had 3 keys given away. So congratulations to Koocox57. Check your PM inbox. You got a key.
I'm coming.
Nice. So those pigs are on like I think a 3-minute cooldown. It's always helpful for me to be able to get those. I don't again have too much Vim to be making purchases, so I was going to go back, but there's really nothing to gain at the moment from it if I do make the purchase. Last point into Whirling Strike, that's going to give it its shortest cooldown. But quickly dunk onto this, get the slow off, flip them backwards into my team, pop the Ritual Bulwark. So, oh, I'm getting a little bit of what's going on here. Oh no. The game.
Killing
Oh no. Beta happened.
Beta happened.
Beta happened. I had a little bit of a ping spike there. I'm not sure if that was me or if that was
Popped up to
everyone.
144 for some reason.
Was that just me or everyone? Is the beta under NDA? There is an NDA that does exist. If it is in beta and is publicly available, then we are happy to talk about it, and we have no problem with other people talking about it. If it's unreleased content, then that's obviously something that, or kind of like if you're data mining game files, it's kind of a no-no right now.
Exactly.
So obviously we understand that lots of people want to know more about the game, and we want you to know more about the game, so we're happy to answer questions and make that information available.
I think that our EA network might be having some problems right now.
So it might...
Emails are lagging and things like that.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to be right back. I've got to go
Of course.
do stuff really fast, and I'll be right back.
No problem.
People are saying they can't hear you. Let's see if we can adjust the gain on this.
You can also speak a little bit louder.
You could speak a little bit more loudly, although the gain is turned up pretty low.
And just when you get back, I did get that assist. So.
You got that assist. I'll
get
give a key away when I get back, guys.
There we go. Your spirit well is under attack. Your spirit well is under attack. And
Come on, there we go. Alright, we got 2 of them, so I'll keep track for you guys. Or you can help keep track for me in the chat. We'll probably not. Let's not say in the chat. So we just got 2 there. Paradoxic did a good job there. Even though he died, he popped his ultimate
well is under attack.
and that's going to give an additional power to both Pluto and myself, which is really going to help as far as like getting that necessary damage out there. I am slow on the uptake, so when I hit level 10, I chose not to level up my next spell. In this case, I'm going to get Tailwind. It's really nice when some of these bruisers that chase you down shapers, just because it's going to give you that movement speed boost that you and your team need. So it's got an area of effect of about that big, and it's going to speed you up, which is always helpful. And then I'm going to drop a ward in this lane here, just kind of get myself some extra vision. Clear this area out. You can see that Pride kind of doing like farming, both in and out of lane. Let's do it. Let's dodge any of this action up here. 30 seconds on my ult cooldown. That's when game is too loud. I've turned it down several times. Occasionally, maybe when the action spikes up, it might be just a little bit loud for you, but I'm not sure. We're going to try to make a play here on Mikella and Death Be a Zombie. Here we go. I'm going to play on this. Alright, that's 3, right, guys? Number 1, Peter, he ain't messing around. He wants this. Alright, we're going to let him go. So I did use my tailwind to try to like push my play. This is frozen up right now, so it's locked. We cannot actually capture it, but what I can do is like harass the enemy kind of like economy. So I'm going to kill off these workers here, and that's just going to give me extra. That's going to give me personal Vim, and it's also going to hurt the Vim generation for the enemy team. My team is doing some crazy stuff over here. I don't want them to get caught, so I'm just going to kind of give them an escort out. Just make sure he knows, hey, I'm here. Back up off this.
Alright. I'll cut you.
Oh man, Sea Weaver, you better bail out. Bail out, buddy.
Moving out.
Go for 400 kills. I've done it before. Duh, come on. This game, right now, we're a little bit behind. It's 12 to 17. We did hold on to the Spirit Wells for some time. Also, we recaptured this Spirit Well really quickly as soon as it was unlocked again. It's really important just to kind of just recognize where you and your team are at in the game, and then deal with that. So, I'm getting kind of dove here. I'm going to just juke back this way. I gotta watch for the flip. There we go. And she blinks again! Mikella with the big plays. She just doesn't want anyone to get keys. So that was actually, I kind of was a little overzealous in trying to defend
Your spirit
that
well
binding.
is under attack.
I don't have a ward here, but I do see like 4 people showing. Joel gets caught out here. I don't know if he's going to have blink or his flash or not.
An enemy binding.
And we're going to get a flip on him here. Oh boy.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
We're running. Sorry that I'm not keeping like the best eye on the action. Going to stop here. So they are going to manage to get this binding. It didn't go out nearly as well as I planned. Look at these ghosters. You stop ghosting me. Look at that. The boomerang came all the way back to me. Well played from them. Gonna finish upgrading my pride into glory. That's gonna give me additional scaling for what I had on the pride. That's gonna give me 35 plus 1.2% of my maximum health. As far as health is concerned, I'm gonna boost that up by getting vigor, and then I'm gonna work that into a rampancy. That's gonna increase my power depending upon how much health I have. And then I'm also gonna want to get a growth here. So since I have the money for it, I'm just gonna grab a life right now.
Getting it done.
Pluto, they're asking for you to step it up if you could.
So it looks like I gotta get out 2 keys.
I think 3. I'm at 1 and 5.
You're 1 and 5.
And I think you'd given out 3 prior.
Yeah, I did. So I have to get out 3 keys.
I was making all the big plays.
Evidently.
While he was gone.
Evidently.
Walloping time.
Okay, so we're a little bit not. They've taken that binding bottom, so there's not a whole lot that we can do down there. I also want to just kind of get some pressure on the lane. We will see if I can actually accomplish that. I don't know why he wants to like do it. Is this guy giving away keys? Is he giving away keys? This looks like that's like a key giveaway. Look at this. People giving away keys on the stream. Good guy.
Time for a fight.
I don't know if they legitimately thought that they could take, the warden, but
Alright.
it worked out. So we have 1 binding down right now on their team. That means our striders are pushing a little bit harder, but I want to get a 2nd binding down just to kind of push that pressure up a little bit more. And Ambiel's here. So I'm going to pop my tailwind to get away from this. He doesn't quite have enough slow to run me down. I'm going to put a ward down to see if he follows me. He does have the power buff. That's that green ring that's around him, so I know he already took that buff, but I wanted to clear the icon from the mini-map.
He has the power.
He has the power.
He has the
Bring it on.
Show my age, sorry. Congratulations to Zach2290. You won a key. Check your inbox.
I don't want anything to do with that. I don't know why I'm fighting him. Foolish of me.
Why is Waystone Dibs not following our channel?
Waystone Dibs, you're not following our channel?
Look at this. Do you see this? Waystone Dibs not following channel.
That's not right.
That's not right at all.
Let's see. So I'm very close to getting my ramp. I mean, we're gonna actually just
is
sell
under
a health
attack.
potion here.
Your spirit well is
and
under
pick
attack.
up my rampancy at 1380. Come on, we're so close. Tick up. Yeah, I did it. Okay. So the rampancy that I picked up is, and I'll just read the tools before I put the home. When a nearby enemy dies, there's a 100% chance you'll be healed for 25 health. This also gets you, right now it's giving me 41 power, and that power is equal to 1.5% of your maximum health. So the more health I get, the more power I have, which means the more damage I do, which is normally I just jump and flip him right here, but he is actually quite tanky. I do have my team rolling in here, so there we go. Flip opportunity. And there goes the flip, and there's another flip. And we're going to pop our tailwind here, see if we can't catch this. Oh, we got people from behind here. We need to focus this Deathia zombie guy. He's the one who's doing the most damage.
An ally has been slain.
Getting the flip off. We're tanky, but we are getting jumped.
Your spirit well is under attack.
That was
Double kill.
that was unfortunate. So we didn't have numbers there. We chose to. Oh, nice.
Can you assist off of
Has
this?
been slain.
I'm at 2 and 7,
Okay.
so that's 9. I
Yeah.
mean,
I'm on. So yeah. So I need to give away 4 more keys. Okay.
all right.
So speaking of which, Girthy Gary Oak, congratulations. You have won a key. Check your PM inbox, please.
So one of the things that I'm kind of having trouble with is sticking to people. I'm going to first buy this power item, and then I'm looking to get control, and then either pursuit or inevitability. So control is going to give my melee basics a 20% slow. It also gives my AoE, so that C, it's going to give it an extra kind of 7.5% slow. And then eventually when I get to inevitability or pursuit, it goes up from there. But I just need to get that starter item so that option is made available to me. My team's doing a good job of rolling down here using our mobility. Number one feeder on Kel here has really strong mobility, so he's taking advantage of that and capturing spirit wells in and around the map. So even though we are losing from a kills perspective, we are actually doing quite well for spirit well control. We've had 2 to 3 pretty much the entire match.
Congratulations to Suicidal Wave. You won a key. Check your PM inbox.
I'm gonna boost him. We're going in. He pops the blink. Run him down. Alright, so we got the kill on Duma. That's good stuff. We're going to continue to run this down. I'm tanky enough that... See, he just overextended here. I want to get this guy away from there. Yeah, I got him off of my Fenmore, which is really good. I'm going to pop my W again. I know I'm the front line here, so I'm going to take the hits before anybody else. Bill's getting really low here. Michaela goes down. Awesome move there. And we got it, which means I think we can do this. No. Let's flip back off. So we're all really low. That's kind of a bit of a trap. Normally I'd say let's take a spirit well, but all of them are locked across the entire map, so you can see both in this top HUD right here, everything's locked, and you can also see if you look at the mini map that they're all locked as well. The only other thing that I might be interested in doing is going up here and taking this buff. Right now on the other side you can see that there were 4 people that were down and 1 just came up, so I found that the zombie here. I don't know if I can take him down immediately. What I can do though is... Oh, really horribly like that. Excuse me, Vanquish. I'm gonna have my ult comes back up, that's gonna give me the heal. Fenmore's here to help me out. I'm gonna get my tailwind in just a second. Cut it off that side. Oh no! Come on, juke it out, juke it out. Oh man. I'm sorry folks. I'm sorry folks. That was a key. That was a key in my hand. I had it.
It was. You've let the players down for... Again, Scott, again.
That's true. Do buffs transfer on death to the killer? Right now, no. We do not do that by choice. It is something that, we're continuing to monitor and look at. There are, 6 buffs available if you count just the normal ones, plus the team-wide buff from Parasite.
Your spirit well is under attack.
Functions. I like it personally. I think it works out very well. But again, feedback is always
your
welcome.
spirit well.
Congratulations to Dino. Dino, you have won a key.
Maybe it's Dino. Dino.
I'm pretty sure it's Dino. It says Dino on his little
Show me the mechanics. And this is not in defense of nice to minions. So that's not to make any excuses. I would say that Cerulean tends to be a little bit more standard as far as play is concerned. There's not a ton of finesse to him. Someone like Freya, for example, requires a lot of really kind of acute wait under attack, movement, and that sort of thing. I tend to go for those a little bit more, but at the same time, okay, so I burned the blink right there, which is good, and I burned a ult from the artist, which is going to be very helpful. Both of these Merchant Princess have Insight. Insight is the one that every, I think, about 15 seconds or so, your auto attack will root an enemy shaper. That's going to put you in like a really bad spot. So one of the things that keeps happening is I'm trying to poke in on the wheel here, and when I do that, I am getting I'm getting rooted, like right there. Yep, that's that. And that's just crushing me as far as being able to like get me in the fight. So excellent engage there from number 1 feeder. He used his Titanic Charge and got the lockdown, while Paradoxic and Pluto were able to follow up with the damage there. So that's exactly what you want from your tanks, is to be able to make that initiate play. So props to my team for doing that.
Congratulations to Sheep Nerfer. Sheep Nerfer, you have won a key. That's quite the name there.
We are right now taking 2 Spirit Wells. I love what my team is doing here. They're taking the far Spirit Well, so we made a play and got 2 kills. They only have 3 people up. They happen to all be here. Nice mobility there from number 1 feeder. That's good. I'm going to head straight to this fight to try to back it up. Pluto just got here. He's got the root out. We need to fight this. We have a 3-on-3, and it's about to be a 4-on-3 as soon as I get there. Vex is going to go down to the damage here, which should be... oh, come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I'll come in to clean this up. We're taking the far Spirit Well. This is great. Keep moving in on this, folks. Keep moving in on this, folks. Here we go. Back into the team. We all backed off. It's okay. We'll just take the Spirit Well. So we had numbers there. They took the far Spirit Well. So this is the one that's harder for us to get. A lot of teams will go for the obvious decision and be like, just take the... Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take that for my team. A lot of people will go for the close one, which is safer, but in general you want to take the harder to take objectives when you have enemy opponents down. Which now means we can pretty much leisurely walk over here and take this. I want this buff because you have it, fine. I doubt it. That's the defensive buff. It's good on both your carries and it's also good on your tanks. It really just depends on kind of how you're playing the game. It does not hurt to have additional tankiness on the carry because he is getting focused. You see the Kells going for the carries every fight. So
congrats to Mini Bestia for winning a key.
What about boots is a question from Fletches in chat. Great question. We do not have any boots.
I'm coming.
One of the things, and it's not to speak ill of anyone else, but one of the things that we found when kind of dealing with a situation is it's kind of almost like a prisoner's dilemma, or like an arms race escalation when it comes to things like boots. Everybody has to have them, so why not have no one have them? We've worked with them, we've worked without them. Right now, it puts everyone on a very even playing field. You can improve your movement speed both through... Oh shoot, there's a Parasite fight going down over here, and they already killed me. So unfortunately we can't get there. They can back off, back off. I'm coming over there to assist, but I want them to back until we have full numbers.
Alright.
So you can improve your movement speed just by having more haste. Okay, we should go on this. I'm gonna ult in on this. I'm gonna flip him backwards. Alright, he's dead. So move there. I'm gonna give everyone Tailwind speed boost. That's gonna help everyone catch up to this. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. There we go. Oh, Plutes with the triple. Nice moves. We're gonna push off of this. In fact, I'll just tank this binding up here. I just want my team to go like. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to pop the W, that's going to lower the damage that I'm taking. I'll get back to boots in a second, guys, apologies. Alright, we're going to take another one up here. I don't want to start tanking it until I know that my team can help follow up with it, so here we go. And I'm going to pop my Ritual Bulwark again, that's going to give me the extra armor. So that I'm not getting too much, and then I'm going to start backing off right as we can finish off. That's going to give us all bindings down in that lane, which means the Striders are going to be fully empowered, coming out every wave, and they're going to hit pretty darn hard. So it's going to give us a lot of pressure in that lane, which is going to help free up our push on the top. Also, money, buy things, inevitability. I talked about this earlier. Dealing damage will slow the target based on the type of attack used. Melee attacks, 40%. That's what I'm doing most of the time. And then also AoE and dot abilities. So my Whirling Strike is not only going to slow 32% by default, but it's also going to have that extra slow component as well. We need to all group and push. Oh, I'm in trouble again.
Congratulations to Dezo Black. Dezo Black, you won a beta key. And I'll be sending that to you via PM.
Oh, they're actually, yeah, we need to defend this bottom.
Window Liquors asks, can you deny?
You cannot deny, no. That's something, again, we toyed with that very early on. It's not, it is a mechanic in other games. It's not something that is super compelling to a lot of people. But obviously, for some, it's integral. But right now, that's not something that we do. You can, of course, as far as like counter juggling is concerned, you can take other people's buffs and all that other stuff, but denying your own stuff, no. We have a nice 5v5 skirmish coming up here. We need to just kind of get a solid engage. I don't want to go too ham, but at the same time, I'm going to go ahead and pick up stasis here, and this is going to allow me to go super ham. So we're just gonna go. Here we go. I'm gonna pop stasis. That makes me untargetable. We got the initiate on the fuel. He's gonna go down. I'm probably gonna go down here, but we'll see. Oh, nice Paradoxic. Very nice. Good work, team.
Team warming up.
So we're probably going to be able... We got 4 kills off of that. We're going to push top instead of pushing the base, which is fine. That'll get us duplicitous pressure. I'm going to go back. I'll defend.
Congratulations to QC Math QC. You've won a beta key.
Congrats. So I'm going to go back to... So I'm defending this. My team is pushing this top binding. So I'm going to take these out right now. Going back to boots. So you can get movement speed from any haste. So all haste gives you movement speed. Additionally, there are movement speed items. It's just that there's no large like bullet movement speed item that you can get. The reason for that, again, is if one person gets it, then everyone's going to have to get it. And it just ends up being like not an interesting item choice. So instead of having a situation where you have 5 items and you now get to have 6 cool, interesting items. Or, I mean, at least I'd like to think that you get 6 cool, interesting item choices. My team got a great push here. We took all 3 bindings down. We got a nice chunk of Vim. I'm sitting on 2K right now. We should all back and we should buy. That's going to give us...
Your spirit well is under attack.
So they're going to be trying to go for this Spirit Well over here because they just took this one. So we need to get people in position as quickly as possible to kind of be ready to handle that. So I'm actually going to get Motion here. Motion's going to give me Tenacity. Tenacity is going to lower kind of some of these movement impairing effects. I'm also going to turn that into Stability, which reduces the duration as well as the actual like amount of slow. So I want to get into this bush here, or at least get a ward down. They're going to be trying to make a big push here, and then they're going to want to take this Spirit Well. So I need my team to get here as soon as they can. I'm going to put that ward down.
I'm coming. It's walloping time.
So they actually just warded here as well. They've got 5 here. I don't know if we can stop it. We don't quite have everyone in position, but we can potentially just sit here. So potentially David can, or excuse me, number 1 here can make this here. Just sit on it, see what they do. They don't have this one warded, they do have this one warded.
Congratulations to Kane1789, you've won a key.
How do wards work? So wards, everyone gets one for free right now, and this is again current implementation, and we're looking at it constantly, but current implementation is that you get 1 ward for free on a 3-minute cooldown, so you would hit F or you hit the ward button, and assuming you have one available to you, it's going to pull up the kind of pop it down reticule, and you put it down, and then you'll get a new one up in 3 minutes, and that will also fade out in 3 minutes. So I think we're going to do this here, which is actually a good call. This is the Parasite. He's doing a bunch of Spirit, Fire, Burning, that stuff. You want to not stand in things. But as you saw, we're pretty fed. Here we go. Come on. I'm going to tailwind everybody. This is going to be our opportunity to go in. I'm getting the flip off on the zombie. He popped his blink. He's almost going down. Oh, I didn't have stasis up, unfortunately. So we did get 1 there. Pluto almost has another. They're getting perfect. So there's another huge number of kills. I don't know, I've got a lot of kills. I don't have very many kills, but I got a lot of assists over here. There are keys going out like crazy.
I should have just said kills. I should have said.
If you said kills, the chat might be upset with me.
Chat might be upset. That's true.
And I wouldn't be upset at you because you're not. It's me. I'm playing, so it's my fault. What's happening though right now is actually, like, I'm super happy about it. I mean, I don't like dying 7 times, that's not good, but I am always ecstatic when I have as high a number of assists as I do, because when I go to my scoreboard and I look at people like Pluto, for example, he has 15 kills, and I can say to myself, okay, well, I'm taking the damage that I need to take, that's why I'm building tanky and not super offensive. They're putting out the damage necessary to then kind of take out this Guardian. I'm missing the fight! Oh, we're Scammer Man NA. So, they're taking down the Guardian. The enemy team only has 1 person up, and we won the game. So,
Your team is
GG. So yes, I feel like we should be singing the shot song. Keys, 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 keys.
Everybody. So I'm just gonna like do a little quick scoreboard recap here, while Will is sending out some more of those keys from my 20.
Congratulations to Mara Wolf for winning a key.
So I'm gonna go over team comps, and then I'm also going to kind of just talk about like what our successes and our failures were. So I was playing a bruiser, and I chose to go a very tanky route. That allowed me to my ultimate allows me to kind of gap close against those carries. So you saw the Nissa and the Michaela. They weren't necessarily in a bad position, but they were just close enough that I could jump in onto them, and then I would use my my Impale, which is the E, and I'm gonna flip them back into my team. And then when you throw that Q onto them and you get the slow in addition to kind of my inevitability, I'm just doing anything and everything I can to create havoc in a team fight. So a lot of times I'm just kind of sitting there and it's like he's mashing buttons and he's not like doing very much, but the amount of kind of disruption that I'm creating is incredibly helpful to prevent them from killing my team. So that was what my role was. Number 1 feeder, who was playing the Kel, was doing almost the exact same thing, where he would dive, he would just dive kind of the other carry. So they had 2. They had both Nissa and Michaela on their team, which were huge threats. They all had, decent farm as far as like where we were at in the game. 14,000 on Zombie here, and then another 20 on Bjol. So Bjol was doing really well. I mean, he always farms incredibly well. 259 CS, it's the highest in the game by a large margin, and he had that gladiator role. So he knows how to get those stacks rolling up, and that's kind of, again, one of those things that helps define that role, is if you can get those stacks going. He's a huge threat, so go ahead.
Clouded Future, you won a key. Congratulations.
Congrats. So between number 1 feeder and myself, we were doing anything and everything that we could to just dive onto those carries. For Paradoxic, he was kind of that like quintessential support. He would pop his ultimate, which would increase everyone's power on our team on dibs. He would get those Qs down, which is going to increase the damage for all of the people on our team. And then both, Pluto was doing exactly what you want from the carry, having pretty good positioning, staying away from the tanks, putting damage on anybody and everybody that he could, getting the kills, at the correct opportunities. And then Weaver did a great job of just putting out flat damage. So, I mean, if we didn't have someone playing a mage, so he's playing Fenmore, then they can kind of itemize against us and just get all armor, and then we can kind of be hosed. I mean, it depends on the game, it depends on how long in you get, it depends on itemization. There's so many factors that go into it. But yeah, so good comp there. Go ahead.
You guys doing another game? Or?
I don't think that was the plan necessarily.
Okay.
I think we were doing.
Really quickly, Buster Slash, you want a thing. You want a key. Maybe you can start like a solo game and show them some of the intricacies of doing jungle routes and stuff like that with Cerulean.
Yeah. Give me one quick. So just to finish up on that, we did have the good combination of magic damage and then also physical damage, which kind of prevented them from itemizing against it. Do the Tailwind stack? Don't. That's a good question. I'd have to double check on that, so I don't want to give you a solid answer on that. I don't think you can go Supersonic the Hedgehog on with multiple. So I'll just hop into a game here, and I'm just making a solo game. Let's see. So one of the things that I've talked about, a couple of times while I've been on stream, but just in case you haven't heard it, you can play almost anyone in the jungle. Some Shapers are going to be a lot more efficient than others, but with that said, if you choose the hunter role and then you kind of use kind of the right routes and do the right things, you can play anybody. So I've played carries there, I've played mages. I love to kind of push the limits of what the jungle is capable of doing. With that said, my team occasionally gets mad at me because I choose an OCC jungler, and then they're like, why did you do that? And I'm like, it was really good the last time. So in this case, I think I'm going to, let's see.
Congratulations, Legit Bear. Legit Bear. You want a key.
I think, should I show off like an unconventional jungle here, or do you have a preference on what I'm going to show off?
Sure, unconventional jungler is fine. Just showing the strength of the roll system.
Yeah, so I'm just going to, again, show off the strength of the roll system. This is Nissa. She is a carry. She's been shown off in a couple of the streams before. I'm going to choose the Hunter roll, and then I'm going to choose the Resonance loadout. The Resonance loadout, your basic attacks apply 1 stack of Resonance, dealing 8 to 21 bonus magical damage for each stack, and that stacks up to 3 times and lasts 4 seconds. The reason I pick this is that you get a lot of haste on Nissa, and you tend to attack relatively quickly. So the whole idea is to go in there, power through the jungle, and get multiple attacks on the same target. So you clear the jungle fairly quickly, and I didn't click through on it. So most of the loadouts are all fairly strong. There's nothing wrong with power. There's nothing wrong with defense bend. They're all super solid. I just like resonance for anybody who is an attack speed jungler.
Congrats to K-Time1. You've won a key, and I got 4 to go, guys. 4 to go.
Are there any stacking items / gambling, risk reward type items? Anything that stacks up is not going to drop anything on death. So no, there's nothing quite like that. I mean, those are generally like very snowball-centric items, and
The Dawn Gate.
you know, we don't want to. We want to make sure that our feedback continues to remain sound, kind of separate from those types of things. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with power in this case, and there's a very specific reason that I'm going to show this off.
The audio went off.
I did, sorry. It's probably because I alt-tabbed to fix the window. Is there a designated role / meta, or is this a toss-up as far as it goes right now? I would not call it a toss-up by any means, but I would also say that there is not a defined meta. We are looking for the community to continue to kind of push the limits in a very good and healthy way as far as how they play the game and what they like. I can tell you that from an internal standpoint, you know, we've kind of settled on like a couple of different play styles, but again, there's nothing firm about it. We do in some instances double jungle, and sometimes we do single jungle. We've done triple jungle. That's not to say that triple jungle has been amazingly successful, but it is something that we try and we look at and we want to see like, okay, how does that happen? How does that go?
Element Pride. Element Pride. Congratulations, you won a key.
Nice. Congrats. So again, it's all about kind of giving it a chance, seeing how it goes. We don't want to control how people play the game. You know, in dual lanes, solo lanes, all that stuff is things that we are looking at, and we're very interested to see how it goes for the community. I'm going to start with my Q branching blade. That's going to give me an auto attack reset, which I really like as far as being able to clear the camp quickly. I'm also going to do a little bit of like kind of, I guess, it's not quite orb blocking, but I'm basically hitting the camp without taking too much damage. And again, the reason for that is I just am playing a kind of more squishy carry role.
These guys are talking about how you're too quiet. So
I'm too quiet? Oh, no.
I'm going to try to reposition this mic a little bit here and see if it'll reach. Will it reach? Uh-oh. Oh, the monitor turned
You
off.
can see here, I'll play some other things.
Okay, hold on.
Alright.
Can you scoot that one over a little bit?
How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this?
I don't know. How are you going to do this? All right. Sorry, guys. We're trying to accommodate for the... there's that.
Oh, this is going terribly.
What happened? I'm moving the mic around.
Alright, look at that. I did it. That's not exactly at all what I had intended.
Okay.
I didn't intend on getting hit at all, but I couldn't actually see for the most part there. Either way, this is like, so you didn't do that great of a job of kind of clearing these camps. So you're gonna pick yourself up and you're gonna go get to it. So I've popped 2 of my health potions, which is okay. I'm gonna move on and I want to get to the next buff. This is all about kind of clearing speed and going as quickly as possible.
Actively going, he was actively like sheep rolling in.
Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to throw down my whirling blade here. That's going to slow the enemy targets, which is helpful. And then I'm going to struggle a little bit here because I took a little more damage than I wanted to earlier.
Megas the Maker, congratulations.
There we go. And then we're going to roll off and we're just going to get our 4th buff. So you can stop and you can clear all these small camps. You can also just rush the big buffs as well. It's completely up to you as far as what you want to do. And I mean, I have, remember, no built-in sustain here. I'm purely going off of kind of what vitality pushes that I had. Need to be careful here. There we go. And we got level 4. So, in a better scenario there, I would have taken off far less hits from kind of the other camps that were that were hitting me at the beginning of the game. But you can see there is that you're able to pick up 3 buffs, potentially be at a slightly higher health value on a completely unconventional character. I'm going to do one more, try a different one, show it off. We're sending out
Congratulations, Rafs, RAAFHZ. And I actually got to give one more key away, and then we're done.
Okay. So I'm going to just coast through and just talk about some of the item shop choices while we're wrapping this up here. Okay, so this is Moya. Again, she's kind of an attack speed bruiser. The reason that she's, again, interesting from a jungle perspective is that she has the built-in sustain. She's one of those characters that you could legitimately, same thing with Volek, you could legitimately jungle no problem without running the hunter role. That's something that kind of players are going to continue to need to toy with, is, you know, there's the trade-off between you know, kind of expediency of clearing the jungle and health return and kind of having that like safety net versus maybe going a more risky route and choosing something like Predator, and then if you do pick up kills or assists, then you're going to get that influx of Vim, and that's going to make you all that much more of a threat when it comes to like roaming in and kind of killing people in the lanes. So she is one of those people who has an attack speed reset on both her W and her E, which is shock and recharge. So when you're thinking about those types of decisions, you have to realize that she's getting more hits. She has essentially more opportunities for one of two things: doing damage or getting life return. So that's why when you're making your decision on what to buy with her, I would generally recommend either a power or a hunger. Power because you're going to just flat out do more per hit and you're getting more hits, so you'll kill camps faster. Hunger because you are getting additional hits, you're getting more healing because it's basically life on hit rather than like percentage. So that's just kind of again like a small food for thought thing. Like I grab power with her. Also, when you choose, this is kind of like a very small thing, but the cost for these starting items varies the number of vitality potions that you get to start with. So with Moya, if you choose to get power, then you get 3 vitality potions. If you choose to go the route of hunger or life, you're going to get 2. And then if you chose time, which I generally am not going to recommend, then you can get you can only get 1 vitality potion, and that makes a difference.
Congratulations to Alio! You won the last key for today's stream.
The keys, they're gone.
The keys.
So if you did not get a key today, I mean, remember that we are continuing to do these streams every Tuesday and Thursday as far as games are being, as far as streaming games, and then also there's the community stream on Wednesdays, and that can all be found where? That's all that information as far as when the streams are at. If you just follow us, that's all you have to do, right?
Yeah, you just follow us and follow the channel, and you'll get an email update every time we go live. But right now our schedule is Tuesday and Thursday for our playtest, and there'll be various people playing throughout the week. And then every Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. Pacific, we're going to be doing our community catch-up, which is not focusing on gameplay, but more focusing on what's going on in the community, what have we been working on in the game itself over the week, and also talking about a specific topic each week. And of course, every week we'll have time for Q&A as well with whatever developers.
So not QA, Q&A?
Q and A.
I'm not as familiar with this.
You're not as familiar with the Q and the A?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Of course. So you saw a lot of different things today as far as the jungle was concerned. You saw more of kind of that tanky support role. Something I always encourage everybody to try out is to not be limited in which shaper you play. This is the beta, so some of my best friends, who I work with are, they go into the beta and they only want to play one shaper, and it's like, come on, play some of the other stuff. So if you are in the beta and you're trying things out, give everything a shot. Enjoy the jungle. If you have any questions or anything, always feel free to ask a dev when you hopefully play with us in game. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for having me, as always.
Awesome. All right. Well done, Scott. Outstanding. Well, thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. So just to wrap up, we're going to be live every Tuesday and Thursday for our playtest at around 1:30 p.m. Pacific. Where's the camera? Oh, it's over here. I'm sitting here staring straight forward because the mic's right in front of me now. So we're going to...
That was probably not very graceful. That's okay though. So we're going to be live every Tuesday and Thursday at about 1:30 p.m. Pacific for our playtest, and then every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific for our community catch-up. And then, of course, every Friday right now we're doing our closed beta tests. So the next closed beta test that people who have an invite will be allowed to play in is actually tomorrow, starting at 3 p.m. Pacific time. We'll have some patch notes up hopefully before then, and we'll also have some other cool stuff for you guys as well. So thank you very much to everybody for tuning in today. Really appreciate you taking some time out of your day and watching us play our game. And please don't forget, sign up for the beta down below. Follow the channel. We give away keys here on a regular basis, but you have to be following the channel in order to win. And make sure that you catch us on Twitter at The Dawngate and Facebook, facebook.com/The Dawngate. And until next time, we will see you guys later. Goodbye!